Here we go. I'm
All
excited.
right, very excited for this one.
Yeah, lots of cool strats for sure is going to be unveiled.
Three, two.
We're going to see if
So
Jon
one thing
Snow
for
does
sure,
the
we're
not
yeah,
the
we're
4
not
unit
seeing.
deck.
Yeah, we're not going to see it this
Right.
time. There's no way that
No,
would
no,
work.
no. Jon
But we are
knows you
seeing
can't mess
the
around with Chai.
Archer Rip Rider combo with Heavy Healing Wish, Spearos,
Yeah.
and that's going to be going against Chai's Spiritual with Toxic Deads, Rune, and the Marokai.
Right.
And it looks like Bombers. The icon's so small, but I think it's Bombers.
I don't think there are bombers. Which ones are you looking at?
The first. Oh, the number that's melee deads. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, melee dead's interesting. Chai used to not use the melee deads very much in their play, but recently, in the more tournaments they play, the more they started using them. I've noticed.
We have an aggressive Archer versus Archer here.
Yeah.
And I do like the fact that Chai is playing safe despite having the HP lead. Now
Right.
he's going to go for the aggression here. And an attempted rage escape from Jon Snow doesn't work out. Chai wins this one and gets the tower.
Which is interesting. Jon Snow usually wins the head-to-head user control Archer battles, but Chai is definitely not shy of it either.
Oh, he's not. He's going in for the engagement despite having to deal with the Glacial Archer. Getting another tick lead here, still has the tick lead, and even regaining HP every time. So eventually he'll be able to take an extra arrow shot. And now able to kill the staff deads here. Gonna force Chai away. But still going for the aggression despite having an disadvantage here with the HP. He's just not scared of this.
No. Well, I think Chai, again, is in the mindset of, like, to end things with a player this good, I need to end it quicker than maybe some other players. Because Chai's been playing maybe more aggressive than what we're used to seeing.
Here we go. Uh-oh. Jon Snow with the take lead. Now Chai on the defensive. However, Chai with the Toxic deck coming in to interrupt it. That's a very nice
Very
move.
good timing. They could not have come in a moment later.
Yeah, and Jon Snow can't ignore that. He's going to have to respect that Toxic dead and garrison that Archer.
Yeah.
Or he risks losing it and that spawning into a dead.
And we got the classic player control Archers. Jon Snow must be confused. He thought he already dealt damage to this Archer.
Yeah, it's surprising that they're still going. Jon Snow's still going for it here.
Yeah.
With there not being 2 Toxic deads in the tower, I just don't know if that works anymore. He's got the Rip Rider out, and he's keeping it right at the statue.
Yeah.
Doesn't
want to get hit by any pot shots.
I do like that move.
Yeah, the strong economy coming from Jon. I'm pretty sure Chai is the same way. Yeah, relatively.
Oh, yeah, their economies are popping off right now.
Archer's coming back over here, as well as the Spiriton's definitely going to help take some hits while the Archers do the damage. It's really interesting to me to use undead Archers in addition to the Archers. Is that something that's common, do you think, or?
It's not common, but in this case, it would actually work out.
Right.
Because Archers alone would get heavily rushed and shut down by Spearos. And that's where the Toxic Dads can come in and basically say, hey, we can tank that damage, but Rip Riders will also counter the Toxic Dads because of their bonus damage to heavy.
Right.
And with as far as that's concerned, the Archers can distance themselves far away.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
while the Rip Riders are distracted by the Toxic Dads, the Archers are killing everything else. But now here comes Spearos, and we have the Marokai from Chai. I'm assuming he's saving Reek for Spearos. If he goes for the backline target, and yep.
That Rip Rider is causing mayhem over there, distracting all the units.
It is, and Chai forced to health fist that in order to stop that, and he does. And he's going to, actually a really decent job here, despite the Spearos from Jon Snow.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this Rip Rider still got a good amount of distracting to do with that.
Yeah, I'm now seeing the effectiveness of the Marokai. Oh, wait, hold on. That Marokai taking a lot of damage right now. Is he going to go for a health fist here? Okay, he goes for a summon.
What do you think is the main purpose of? What do you think is the main purpose of a unit control? What's his name? The guy Chai's controlling.
Oh, the Marokai?
Yeah.
So, the Marokai tends to auto-cast his spells, and And that can be a very troubling situation if you need to go for a Helpless,
Okay,
but the
got it.
Marokai auto casts it.
Right,
It can
right.
be a big problem.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
Reap will also not work unless you use the controller unit.
Man, everyone's looking so beat up on Chai's team, but he's maintained the center control.
Oh, wait, actually, I think I'm wrong. Never mind. Reap does work without using control, but again, it comes down to it can reap a target that you don't want it to target.
Right. Despite the beat up army, Chai's going in to apply some pressure, which is kind of like scary. I don't know if that's something I would have done, but look at that. Look at all those deads getting that early tower damage too.
They're doing a lot of damage to these Rift Riders right now, and that's the thing with the Toxic Dead Archer combo. While the Archers can't really do that much damage against them, the Toxic Deads can accept that and able to make it work. However,
the volley of frost
see
arrows, man.
Jon Snow select Spearos and rush behind the back line, and he pretty much trapped Chai when he went for the retreat.
Yeah.
That's a very smart move.
Oh shoot, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think Chai's gonna have to
Chai overextended.
Here.
Yeah, Chai just went a little bit too close to the sun there. Had he stayed that middle a little bit longer and regen some of his units, I think things would be less scary right now.
Yeah, he's still going for the engagement despite not having his Marokai.
Yeah. And Marokai's taking its sweet time to get back.
Yeah, it's going to take a long time for the Marokai to return to the base, meaning there's not going to be any summoned deads, which will distract the archers and basically absorb their shots. I'm really surprised that Chai is opting to engage this when the archer count from Jon is insane right now. It is trying to tear through these tanky units. And despite that, Chai going for backline spies with the Toxic Deads, trying to make something work with the poison, but I don't think it matters here. The archer count is just way too strong. I really think Chai needs to think twice and pull back.
Yeah. But Chai just does not want to lose that center control. I think that's the thing. But like at this point, your army is literally quite good. So much free damage.
Yeah, he gets the tower zap here, but I don't know if Jon Snow's statue is like in a weakened state right now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be game.
Anytime you see Chai resign, it's because Chai finally saw the next few chess moves ahead and realized there's no way I've got this. Like Chai does not resign off of saltiness. It's always, okay, no, I actually can't win this. Which is very
really interesting though. I feel like just immediately pulling back and trying to rebuild. Now, granted, I don't think Jon Snow would just sit at the tower and let Chai rebuild. He would go in, but I do still think Chai could have pulled back after losing everything at Jon Snow's base and say, okay, let me just pull back, do a quick regroup, and maybe try to wait for the Marokai. The Marokai played a very good role there.
Definitely.